back to the rotation.
Welcome back.
So, yesterday, the fellas came out flat. I do want to say yesterday, the 502 Takers, we came out flat. We were supposed to give y'all a pregame, and your boy was running late. We had some difficulties, technical, of course.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Fumbled that one, but yes, the cars came out flat, Keys. Road game, Georgia Tech. The boys just didn't.
It just didn't look like us out there, man. As you were saying, we knew it was all bad when they wasn't talking up to speed on the radio, bigging us up enough. I'm not trying to flatter us enough. I'm just saying 10 games in a row, and then we leave out of January and they welcome us into this Black History Month and immediate L. But I think we're gonna be straight, bro. Honestly, I think it's kind of what we needed. I mean, everybody says that when they get an L, but I don't like bringing them up, but we always have to. They lost 2. Kentucky lost 2. Shout out to Calipari, because if he didn't win that game, his ass was grass.
Out of there.
Shout out to the Bluegrass. But what I'm saying is, bro, we had the game, but at the same time, we didn't have the game because we weren't hitting our goddamn free throws.
Yeah, you got to knock down the free throws.
Got to knock down
especially on the road. Especially on the road, you got to knock down free throws.
And where was rain, bro? It was nothing but sunshine out there for Georgia Tech.
It was sunny. It was a sunny day. It was a cold sunny day, but it was sunny out there. Yeah, Ray Smith, I mean, this is the problem with a dude like that. He gets hot. You love him to death because he's on your team. He's nuclear out there from 3. Yeah. You know, like all that's beautiful when he got 20, 21 plus.
Yeah.
But then you got games like this where he hit a Ray Smith 3 at one point in this game. And he didn't hit nothing before that or after that. And the defense for me was just.
That's what I was gonna say, bro.
He was getting exposed out there, and I'm not trying to.
I think that's what was killing him on both sides of the court, honestly, bro. If you can't play defense and they got you running all over the floor, and as it already is on offense, bro, you running around screens and everything, you basically playing the same way on both ends. You run around like a chicken with his head cut off, basically. And it's tough, especially when there's tall defenders out there. You can't get a shot up. You can't get around the screens like you usually do. And then you fall short. Then you start to lose that confidence, which you always speak on. Rain to fight on both ends, bro. And that messed him up all the way, literally. And it's a liability sometimes for us. Like, who do we put out there for that, though? But that's I don't want to say it, but that's literally where Waterman is missing that, bro. Just that extra body that we know that can be.
You want to be able to throw something different.
Yeah, bro.
At somebody every once in a while. Like now we are coming off as a real undersized team now.
Yeah.
You know, like you got James Scott, but like you said, it's at one point in the game, they were getting to the paint with ease.
Foul trouble, bro. We're getting into foul trouble.
Foul trouble.
We don't have enough bodies, but we do at the same time.
Yeah. You got to remember, we're talking about this as if we weren't up. We was up like 10 at halftime. 10. We were up more than that at one point. The issue is depth. Sometimes depth, like it can hurt, and we are like there is a stat out there. I'm not going to quote any sources because I can't remember where the hell I seen it, but it's facts. We are the most productive team based off of injury in the entire country. Like there is not like we're the number one most productive team, like because of like what we've lost due to injury. So I'm just saying it was a beautiful 10-game win streak. Loved every bit of it, but you wake up February 1st and you ain't lost a game the whole month of January, and boom, L. What you gonna do about it? And I think this team's gonna, like you said, you don't want to have moral victories. That's the last thing I'm sitting here wanting to do, you know. But at the same time, like they're gonna grow and learn from it. Team's gonna, they're a bunch of adults, And you got to remember, Pat Kelsey is going to make them watch this game tape. In the second, me and you cut on, we always, every time, we have a whole process before we do the pod. Mm-hmm. All right. So, like, we got a whole step-by-step thing we do. We really are committed to this stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And we watch tape too. So when I cut on the tape, and the first thing I said, Key, what was it like? 2.5 minutes into the game, we're in just a random defensive set. Yeah. You know, everybody's kind of filling each other out. And I'm looking at the way we're moving, and I said, yeah, we came out flat. This was the beginning of the game. Remember, knowing that we go on a run.
It was, I think they were up 11-9. Georgia Tech was up 11-9. You was like, yeah, we coming out flat. Even though it looked like, this is the type of good game for Edwards.
That's exactly what I said. I looked over and I said, we're going to get hot from 3 in a second here, because I know how – I know at this point how our team, like.
You're referring to hearing it on the radio when we was in the car.
Yeah. Okay. Because when I straight up said, okay, what's the score? It was a 7-11. Yeah. And then we went on some ridiculous run. You gotta remember at one point it was like 17 to like, I think it was like 17-2 or something stupid. And like, we end up losing this game yesterday, bro. Like, you gotta think, like, we went on runs. We had multiple times when we should have finished them, but you gotta hit your free throws, like you said. You can't. You're letting them back in the game.
Yeah, it was like 24-16 or something like that.
Well, we lose by 7. I know we missed more than 7 free throws.
70-77. Free throws killed us. The rebounding,
defensive movement was just not it for me. We got in a lot of one-on-one bad matchups,
bro. And it was like they was getting straight to the rim, and couldn't nobody help. It seemed like that Perry dude on their team, he went nuts.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at Georgia Tech's record, and I will tell you, like, it's deceptive. Like, if you really watch Georgia Tech. I'm personally, I'm a Celtics fan. So, like, their coach, like, I was a little nervous when Georgia Tech hired him, because he was like, you know, he's a big name in basketball, period. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he knows ball, bro. Like, so I was like, it might be a little, you know, something going on down there in Georgia Tech.
Right.
And their record, it don't look like it this year. Like, I think they're like, they got a losing record in the ACC and in the all around. So I don't know, man. Like, it's one of those you gotta.
I think they have to be like 10-13 or something like that.
Yeah, this is one though where I would grill them and feel like they know how they played.
Yeah, that's bro. What I say about them. It was the defense, man.
They know where they messed up.
Like you said. Looked like we was out there flat-footed, playing flat-footed. Careless turnovers.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like Rain, he can handle the ball, but I feel like, bro, off them rebounds, it should be
he shouldn't be pushing it. No.
It should be an instinct.
Yeah.
Am I saying that correctly? Bro. For him to know. This ball got to go to Chucky.
Yeah, these turnovers. If I'm seeing a lot of turnovers from you, and you're trying to initiate the offense, you're gonna have to take a step back. You're gonna have to take a seat. Ass needs to be bench
just
a little bit more consistently when I see that type of play.
Watch the game go back and forth a little bit like it's tennis, man. Just sit down, relax, bro. Take a breathe in, and we need you to get hot out here for one.
Yeah.
Then that slows down the other team.
But if you got to think, bro, when you think about Rain Smith though, if he's not hitting, he better be playing defense or just doing little things like being a diversion, stuff like that. He just wasn't affecting the game yesterday. Like, we gonna show Rain Smith plenty of love, and we've shown him plenty of love. This isn't me saying I don't like him. None of that.
It comes with ups and downs.
Because Chucky had a down game yesterday too. He got hot at moments, but he struggled.
Yeah.
You know, Terrence Edwards showed up. James Scott, he had one bucket? That was it. He should 10 and 10 every night, bro.
10 and 10 every night.
You should at least bro. Like you don't gotta quite put up Hadley's stat line because Hadley's a dog out there.
Yeah.
Hadley, he didn't really get a lot of rebounds yesterday. Like there was a lot, it was uncharacteristic Louisville basketball. And I'm saying this 20 games into the season. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna figure it out. And that's why I was gonna say this is one where you gotta watch the film. You still gotta watch it. You still gotta make yourself see where where
it's a little bit of a kick in the chin.
Yeah. The effort wasn't. It didn't look like them. So I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna just say after y'all watch this film, y'all burn it. Don't want to see it, hear about it, none of that ever again because you were the better team and you had no business losing to them. Zero business. Always love for Louisville, bro. You gotta. This is the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and just kill them like they just won 10 games in a row, bro. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
They've been balling, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no switch.
You don't always got to be that guy. You don't.
You got to speak on what's going on, bro.
Just telling you what we saw.
Just like gotta do better next game, bro. We got to do better, bro. Gotta do better, bro.
And you know what? Me and Key. We got to do better, and we're going to have to transition this conversation from us talking about.
From them getting kicked in the chin.
From them getting kicked in the chin to us explaining that we can't tell people to go out and show up at games. And, I thought that they had it taken care of. I didn't know that they needed, the Cardinal Nation behind them and down there in Atlanta because that's our turf anyways.
Basically.
But I guess we're going to have to go to the next one at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
We got to watch them. We got to watch our Cards win by 20.
Yeah.
Cheer them on through it.
Yeah.
But we can't ask y'all to go out and show up as fans and, we can't ask that of you. But we had a decent excuse for why we listened to this game on the radio.
Yeah.
Because, you feel me? I scoop keys.
Yeah.
You feel me, Oos?
I don't want to keep repeating. I don't want to keep repeating this, bro. But instead of watching our team get kicked in the chin, I had rather seen a human get kicked in the chin. I don't know. That's just me. I gotta get closer to it.
Is that? That's official merch. It's kind of crit. Wait, what we got going on? They said hit my music.
Man.
They said,
some like Sweet Chin music.
So you did it. Man. Okay, so this is what's crazy.
Look, man.
So I scoop keys, right?
Yeah.
And he wants me to drive him all the way to Indianapolis, but he had only one ticket. Like, what type of friend? I'm fucking with y'all. We went to the Royal Rumble yesterday, bro. And it's crazy because one of us has a winner on our shirt. You know what I'm saying? And the other one does not have a winner. This one, But you know what I'm saying? We got a winner. The champ is actually here because he didn't win either. But yeah, bro, we went to the Royal Rumble. That was me. And
you suck.
Oh, he's sick. What's crazy is he was in there too.
Yeah. Nah, man, it was lit.
But it's wild, bro. We went to the Rumble, bro, and it was our first. It was me and Keyshawn's, both of our first WWE event ever. Any of that, it was lit. I had a good time.
It was lit, bro.
I had a good time
as a kid, bro. Looking at it on TV, and then I say probably teenage, damn near, looking into it and being like, bro, ain't no way the fans is really going that crazy. People really putting up their middle fingers, kids putting up their middle fingers. Man, they probably only got 5 signs in the audience. Nah, bro, that shit was packed out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
To the max, bro.
yeah.
To the top of the stadium,
and them
bro.
tickets, like they weren't. Yeah, I was expecting the ticket prices to just plummet at some point because you know our fellow YouTubers out here, they got these apps that they got deals with, and they the best of the best. And I'm over here like, man, by the time that we was about to drive down there, the tickets was more expensive than when I bought the tickets. So they was going up. Is what's crazy.
Up, man.
But we was in there, bro. We definitely gonna drop some footage for y'all.
For sure.
It was a good time, bro. It was lit. It was lit. It was disappointing popping out of the car after Louisville just put a stinker on, but we walked right in there. You know, the women's rumble immediately.
Yeah,
it was nice to see Steph back out there.
I don't speak on too much of it.
Sorry, I don't talk about people's wives. So I apologize.
Yeah.
Just saying, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't going. No, ain't nobody caring about no spoilers. Let's just say the first one is a little predictable. Once you tell us somebody's going to be out there, you know, you're promoting somebody's return. They're probably going to win. But when you got to the men's rumble, it's a little bit.
I don't know who the Uso brother was out there fighting. I just kept hearing the scream. Everybody shouting, screaming. I seen a man in the ring fighting himself. I've never seen anything like this. I tried taking pictures of this person that they were talking about. He wasn't there. Crowd kept doing this.
He said the whole arena erupted.
Oh, this ain't no football game.
Man said, is this an instrumental?
They going crazy, bro. Shout out to John Cena, man. That's crazy, bro.
It is crazy.
Legendary, bro. A lot of legendary shit was going on in that building, bro.
Yeah. I will say this. I think that every single person agrees that Logan Paul is an athletic guy.
Yeah, he's athletic.
I'm not about to sit here and glaze him. And this doesn't have to be, it ain't got to go past this conversation. But I just don't think anybody wanted to see him. And like, it's cool that I don't like being that guy right now. I don't like being that guy because I'm sounding like such a hater.
Let me say
it's just, brother, if you heard the crowd, they was like,
you're not hating, bro. You speaking fact. It's like, we respect him as like where he's gotten in life with his revenue.
Impressive, bro.
But
I'd love to do every single thing he's doing.
Being in that atmosphere, nobody was hyped. Everybody was discombobulated.
No, this is
what is he doing here, bro? Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the point?
When you think about it, a good transition thing to think about is this, because we're not gonna, tell y'all too much about the Rumble. Like I said, we gonna have some footage to drop for y'all coming up, But when I think about it, like with Logan Paul, this is the way I see it, bro. Especially for like just your average fan, okay? Like just to break it down for people. You got your good guys that's called a face, okay? You got your bad guys that's called a heel. They have roles to make it a story versus it just being as a bunch of just nonsense, people throwing each other around, hitting signature cold looking moves. It has to be a good
storyline,
but you're just like this.
He doesn't have
just like this.
He doesn't have a storyline.
You gotta care about the character, all that. People just don't like him. It's the bad guy. They still respect the bad guy because they know what his role is.
Yeah.
Logan Paul just act like something. I gotta chill out. Even
Speed, eventually, hopefully, y'all get that match. You and Logan Paul. But even Speed had, he has that type of like aura. Not aura, fuck that. That's not what I'm saying. He has a different characteristic out there. Like, he pops out, it's like, okay, it's Speed. Like, all right, cool. We cool with this. Like, all right, throw him out there. Logan gets thrown out there, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Because you genuinely could have seen him winning it, and everybody like demanding a refund for their ticket.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like you had the ending that you had where people there was people that were disappointed but happy for a person, which is, bro, on some real stuff, bro. Shout out to Jay Uso. Okay, dude's got this. You know, that's like my birthday twin right there, bro. And what's crazy? He's got a whole brother that's like a whole twin that's proud as hell for him.
Yeah,
that was in the match too, but it's like his role on the card.
It's the roles, bro.
But it's like
it's the character.
I'm so happy for that dude, bro. Because you go from like I just don't watched him his whole career, like you said as a kid.
Yeah,
like to see him
helping
now,
John Cena.
And we not your type of dudes where we can just sit there and watch wrestling every week. Like we got jobs and families and stuff like that. Like it's harder to actually be able
to catch every match.
The child in you did come out last night, and the child in me still was like, this dude's a certified cornball.
For sure. It was
whoa.
It was tough, bro.
Oh, this guy.
It was a fun experience for sure, man.
Hell yeah, we're gonna leave Logan alone.
Being an adult, definitely next time, definitely gonna take my son though, for sure. One of my sons, for sure.
Oh yeah, probably both of them at that point.
Yeah.
That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. But it was definitely necessary.
It was necessary.
We got to do more stuff like that, and we got more stuff like that coming. We're gonna start. We got more coming in the summer for y'all.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna start traveling around, and we're gonna just start. I don't want to say too much because I like stuff to be surprises, you know, like with your like AJ Styles last night. You know, my music hits and everybody AJ Styles was an understatement. Trish fucking Stratus, cause like my music hits and it's just like, who the fuck I am?
That was different.
Nah, I'm playing, but no, we gonna have that. We gonna have that. We have a busy year, y'all. We got a busy year ahead of us. Wait till y'all see what he's cooking up. Y'all, this is really my boss right here. I talk a lot. Like, I say a lot of stuff, but this is really my boss.
That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to do that. I'm not his boss. That's what we're not going to do.
He has me working.
If anything, I feel like they cheated CM Punk. In my eyes, they always cheat him. Shout out to Twin. He was supposed to win. I mean, he had the whole crowd doing this number. But man, it's just tough. CM Punk went out that way, bro. At least he got a.
I did think he was gonna win. I'm gonna tell you right now. As soon as his music hit, okay, I will tell y'all this is one last little thing. He had probably the loudest crowd reaction. I will say it was close to your people's CM Punk, John Cena. And
Roman Reigns, bro.
And all three of them it place erupted, cuz. And like Lucas Oil Stadium ain't like that's not a small stadium. It wasn't like they cut the stadium in half.
It's a football stadium, man.
I'm just saying Final Fours is not taking up the amount of seats that place sold last night.
People were sitting all the way.
There was
high, bro.
People were sitting on laps.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, bro. There was standing room only. It was a crazy night, bro.
Great experience.
Still tired as hell,
man. Quick little road trip, man.
Yeah, we had a quick little road trip. I'm happy we didn't go to Atlanta because I would have been.
Yeah, I would have been pissed. Yeah. We definitely gonna be vlogging too. Also showing y'all some live game footage. Yeah, bro. Stick with us. Follow with us. And what I mean by that is follow us throughout each video, man. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them Cardinals, man. Once again, man. Can't win them all, but we gotta win the next.
Most important game in this program's history is our next game. And I feel so sorry for them because I know that like it's about to bust that ass. Hey, go Cars, shout out. Love y'all. Oh, all February. All love for y'all. You know, Black History Month too. Just making sure we get that out there.
502 takers, man.
Hey, we lit. Hey!